up some of the, who knows, you know, the Hellions, whatever could give the Zealots problem. The Zealots will then clear the ground. But here comes some ghosts. Do we have a nuclear missile ready? No, we do not, but we do have, well, just cloak ready. So let's see what PainUser tries to do. He's going to sneak his ghosts. Oh man, he's going to sneak them into the main, and he's going to try to basically assassinate all the probes, and I don't think there's any detection at all for SFH. SFH has absolutely no detection. Oh no, this is going to be horrible for SFH. He's going to lose several probes, and he's never going to get his detection up in time. This is really, really bad. And the funny thing is, this is a build I've seen PainUser use against Zerg all the time. I've never seen him use this against Protoss before. This is insane. This ghost got 7 kills. This ghost got 4 kills, now picking away at the Phoenixes, which are pretty fragile in themselves. And there's no mining going on right here at the main for SFH. SFH here in huge trouble. He's evacuated all his probes over here. I'd like to see PainUser go on the hunt and take out those probes. Oh, the ghost decloaking, and now the Phoenix able to go in there and pick them off. But hey, it was well worth it. This ghost still actually has 50 energy, and it's going to continue to assassinate these probes. Notice he's not even using snipe, because a ghost can actually kill off a probe in 2 hits. And that's incredible. Finally, the Phoenix going in there and taking out that ghost. That is insane how much probes were down. Let's take a look at the income tab. 16 harvesters for the Protoss player under 34. Income tab showing a huge difference. Not even any gas mining for the Protoss. Oh no, is he forgetting to put his probes on gas? That is not good for SFH. He's going to have to start getting that gas pretty soon. And he is going to be really far behind. I'm surprised that he is actually not pushed out yet. He really needs to push out and make something happen. I think he can't hang around here. He knows he's behind, you know? He knows that, hey, I just lost like half my probes. I'm gonna have to push out and make something happen, or I'm just gonna get overrun by the superior macro of my opponent. So let's see what he's going to try to do here. He's going to fly his Phoenixes in. 1 missile turret there is going to really make it hard. 2 missile turrets, really hard for the Phoenix to find a gap to pick SCVs up. And this is tough for those Phoenixes. They are going to get a couple of SCVs here, but they need to do more. I'd like to see him pick up the siege tank here. It looks like he's beelining for that tank. He is going to pick it up and start focusing it down. But oh, SFH, got to be careful with your Phoenixes. They're losing 1. Ouch. Losing a Phoenix. And he really could have done that without losing any at all. So I think right now PainUser just waiting to steamroll his opponent. Doesn't look like it's going to be very hard. I do apologize for the screen kind of jumping around. Not sure why that's happening, but I think Pain is just going to secure this expansion, and then he's just going to make it look easy and push out and just steamroll the Protoss. And you guys might be wondering, well, you know, some games could be closer than this, but the fact of the matter is, most games in Starcraft, I'd say above 50%, end in a steamroll. You know, it comes down to your opponent making a push, ending the game quick. And here we go, the Zealot's going to charge in. Nice EMP from PainUser, taking out all the Sentry's energies as well as the Zealot's shields. The Phoenix going to work on the Vikings, but the Vikings also working on the Phoenix. It looks like it's going to be pretty close by air, but the Thor is going to make all the difference here. That Thor is going to just smash away at these Phoenixes, and the Thor does do bonus damage versus light, which these Phoenixes are light. So SFH here really can't do anything, not with that Thor standing guard for those tanks. Man, those Phoenixes going to be absolutely worthless. And more Zealots trying to push in here, and this is bad for the Protoss player, because if the Terran can establish a center control on the map, it makes it way more difficult for Protoss to even think about winning. I'm actually surprised that SFH is actually still on 1 base as well. I would have expected him by now to expand, but I guess suffering those probe losses to those ghosts just way too harsh. Really unorthodox play from PainUser, so I commend him for testing out something so insane. Ghost probe sniping against Protoss, really, really creative. And it's paid off for Pain. He's got this game in the bag, just waiting for him to make that push and end it. SFH here trying to test the waters a little bit with his Phoenixes. Not going to happen against that double Thor now, which means quad javelin missile launchers. That's pretty painful. You don't want to wake up to those things firing in your face. And Pain now is on 3 bases, it looks like, so this base about to be mined out, but the Protoss still on 1 base. All hope really looks to be lost. I'm actually going to I'm going to ask PainUser after this game, what was he thinking? This game was not close at all. It was just him sniping away those probes. But nonetheless, I did take the time to cast it, so I'm going to go ahead and probably upload it. And just waiting for him to make that push and end the game. He's still got those ghosts. He's still got a lot of Thors, a lot of siege tanks. I think he's just wary right now of the possible Zealots, maybe some kind of possible backdoor attack. And really, you're playing conservative. When you're ahead, the smartest thing is to just play conservative. Control the center of the map and continue to macro. If you control the center, you can expand any location you want, and you can stop an attack towards those locations. So that's what he's doing right now. He's, I think he's finally starting to think, yeah, I can push and I can end this game. These Phoenixes gonna come around, probably gonna pick up this SCV, but does it really matter? Not really. As a massive battle gonna occur right here in front of SFH's base. Tremendous metal army here, and what can the Protoss do except GG? And that is what he does. GG's and leaves the game. PainUser taking that one quite convincingly, and I think right now he is ranked #1. In his division for sure. Definitely one of the top 10 Terran players in the world, I would say. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that game. I know it's a little bit lopsided, one-sided. Don't hate the messenger. And hopefully you guys stay tuned for more games to come in the near future. HD signing out.